It all began on a vibrant night at the Silver Star Club. Rachel, my wife, was on stage, her voice weaving through the air like silk. She was the lead singer of her band, and tonight they were captivating the audience with their energy and passion. I watched her from the dimly lit corner of the club, proud and entranced as always. Rachel had always dreamed of a music career, and seeing her up there, commanding the stage with such confidence, made me fall in love with her all over again. After the show, I noticed Jacob, her producer, approaching her with a wide smile. He had been instrumental in helping Rachel's band, promising them a breakthrough album. Rachel's eyes sparkled with excitement as they discussed their plans for the future. In the following months, Rachel spent more and more time at the studio with Jacob. At first, I brushed it off as necessary for their collaboration, but as rehearsals and late-night sessions became the norm, a subtle unease began to creep into my mind. One evening at a post-show party, I caught them together, laughing intimately. Rachel's hand rested casually on Jacob's arm, and the sight twisted something inside me. That night, when Rachel came home late, I couldn't shake the feeling that something had changed. I began noticing discrepancies in her schedule, unexplained absences, and secretive phone calls. Doubt gnawed at me until one day, unable to resist any longer, I checked her phone. Messages from Jacob confirmed my worst fears. They were meeting behind my back. Confronting Rachel was agonizing. I stood in our living room staring at her tear-streaked face as she admitted to the affair. Her dream of music had consumed her, blurring the lines between her professional ambitions and our marriage. She chose Jacob and the music over me, unable to reconcile her passion with our once-shared life. As she pleaded with me through tears, I felt my world crumble. I left her that night, taking with me only shattered memories of our past happiness. Thus began the unraveling of my life with Rachel, torn apart by her betrayal and my broken heart. Days turned into weeks, and the wound of Rachel's betrayal festered within me. Every corner of our once-shared home echoed with memories now tainted by her infidelity. I struggled to make sense of how swiftly our happiness had crumbled. I threw myself into work, seeking solace in the routine and familiarity of my daily responsibilities. Yet, the ache in my heart persisted, a constant reminder of Rachel's absence and the void she had left behind. One evening, as I returned home exhausted from another long day, a package lay on our doorstep. It was addressed to Rachel, from Jacob. Anger surged through me as I realized she still received his tokens of affection, despite our shattered marriage. With trembling hands, I tore open the package, finding a letter and a small box inside. The letter, written in Jacob's neat script, overflowed with professions of love and promises of a future together. Each word felt like a dagger, reopening wounds I had tried so hard to heal. In a fit of despair, I hurled the letter across the room, the paper crumpling in my fist. The small box remained, its weight heavy with implications. I hesitated, knowing its contents could only deepen the pain I already felt. Unable to resist the urge to know the full extent of Rachel's betrayal, I opened the box. Inside lay a delicate silver necklace, shimmering in the dim light of our living room. It was elegant yet understated, the kind of gift that spoke volumes of intimacy and commitment. My mind raced with questions. Had Rachel worn this necklace, feeling Jacob's love wrap around her neck like a noose? How many secrets had she hidden behind its delicate clasp? The realization hit me with a force I couldn't ignore. This was more than just an affair. It was a betrayal of trust, a betrayal of the life we had built together. Anguish and rage swirled within me, blending into a storm of emotions that threatened to consume everything I knew. In that moment, I made a decision. I couldn't continue living in the shadow of Rachel's infidelity. I needed closure, an end to this agonizing chapter of my life. With trembling hands, I packed the necklace back into the box and resolved to confront Rachel once and for all. The next day I called her, my voice steady despite the turmoil within. I arranged to meet her at a quiet cafe, a place where we had once shared moments of laughter and dreams for the future. As I waited for her arrival, I rehearsed what I would say, steeling myself against the inevitable pain. This meeting would mark the beginning of the end, a final reckoning with the woman who had shattered my heart. Little did I know, the confrontation ahead would unveil truths far more painful than I could have ever imagined. Rachel arrived at the cafe, her expression a mix of nervousness and apprehension. As she sat across from me, I struggled to maintain composure, my emotions simmering just beneath the surface. The air between us crackled with unspoken words and the weight of betrayal. She began tentatively, her voice faltering as she tried to explain herself. Words tumbled out in a rush, apologies intertwined with justifications for her actions. She spoke of her passion for music, how it had consumed her, blurring lines that once defined our relationship. Listening to her, I felt a strange mix of anger and sadness. Anger at her betrayal, and sadness for the dreams we had once shared, now shattered beyond repair. Yet amidst the turmoil, a part of me still yearned to understand why she had chosen this path. I interrupted her, unable to contain the question that burned within me. "Why, Rachel? Why did you do it?" My voice cracked with emotion, revealing the depth of my pain. She hesitated, her eyes searching mine for forgiveness that I couldn't yet offer. Slowly, she began to unravel the tangled web of her emotions and decisions. She spoke of the allure of Jacob's confidence in her talent, his promises of success in the music industry. "He believed in me when no one else did," she whispered, tears glistening in her eyes. I felt alive again, like I was finally living my dream. Her words cut through me like a knife. I had always known Rachel's passion for music ran deep, but I never imagined it would lead her into the arms of another man. The ache in my chest intensified, a relentless reminder of everything we had lost. As Rachel continued to speak, a bitter realization dawned on me. Our marriage had become collateral damage in her pursuit of fame and recognition. She had sacrificed our love for the fleeting validation of success, leaving me to pick up the pieces of our shattered life. I struggled to find words, torn between anger and a lingering sense of love for the woman sitting across from me. In that moment, clarity washed over me like a wave. I couldn't change Rachel's choices, nor could I erase the pain she had caused. With a heavy heart, I pushed the box containing the necklace across the table towards her. "I found this," I said softly, my voice barely above a whisper. "It's from Jacob." Rachel's eyes widened in surprise as she opened the box, her fingers trembling slightly. The necklace gleamed in the soft light of the cafe, a stark reminder of the intimacy she had shared with another man. Silence enveloped us as Rachel stared at the necklace, her shoulders sagging under the weight of guilt and regret. For a moment, neither of us spoke, the gravity of the situation settling between us like a heavy fog. Finally, Rachel looked up at me, tears streaming down her face. "I'm so sorry," she whispered, her voice breaking with emotion. "I never meant to hurt you." Her apology hung in the air, a fragile thread between past and present. I searched her eyes for sincerity, grappling with the enormity of forgiveness. Could I find it in myself to forgive her? To let go of the pain and rebuild what was left of our shattered love? As the cafe buzzed around us, I knew that this moment would define the path forward. Whatever choice I made would shape the rest of my life, guiding me through the aftermath of Rachel's betrayal. But first, I needed time. Time to heal. Time to process the revelations that had surfaced during our painful confrontation. And above all, time to decide whether our love was worth salvaging or if it had been irreparably lost to the secrets and lies that had torn us apart. In the days that followed our emotional meeting at the cafe, I retreated into solitude, grappling with the aftermath of Rachel's confession and the revelations of her affair. The weight of her betrayal hung heavy on my shoulders, a constant companion in my thoughts and dreams. I found solace in quiet moments of reflection, revisiting memories of our life together and trying to make sense of how we had arrived at this painful crossroad. The laughter, the dreams, the shared aspirations, they all seemed distant now, overshadowed by the specter of infidelity. Each day brought a new wave of emotions. Anger, sadness, and betrayal warred within me, threatening to consume any remnants of love I still held for Rachel. Yet amidst the turmoil, a flicker of hope remained, a fragile thread connecting me to the woman I had once vowed to love and cherish. I turned to trusted friends and family for guidance, seeking their perspectives on forgiveness and second chances. Their words of wisdom offered glimpses of clarity amid the chaos of my emotions. They urged me to listen to my heart, to weigh the love I still felt against the pain Rachel had inflicted. But the decision weighed heavily on me. Could I forgive Rachel for betraying our vows, for prioritizing her dreams over our marriage? Could I trust her again, knowing that the foundation of our love had been shaken to its core? As I wrestled with these questions, Rachel reached out to me, her voice trembling with remorse and longing. She pleaded for forgiveness, her words a desperate plea for a chance to make amends. Each conversation reopened wounds I had tried so hard to heal, yet I couldn't turn away from the complexity of our shared history. In a moment of clarity, I realized that forgiveness wasn't just about absolving Rachel of her guilt. It was about freeing myself from the bitterness and resentment that threatened to define my future. It was about reclaiming the love that had once bound us together, despite the fractures caused by her betrayal. With a heavy heart and trembling hands, I agreed to meet Rachel one last time. This time, it wasn't in a bustling cafe or amidst the remnants of our shattered dreams. It was in the quiet solitude of a park bench, where the sun filtered through the leaves and cast dappled shadows on the ground. Rachel approached cautiously, her eyes filled with a mixture of hope and fear. We sat in silence for a long while, the weight of unspoken words hanging between us like a delicate veil. Finally, I spoke, my voice steady despite the storm of emotions raging within. "I've thought a lot about everything," I began, my gaze searching hers for sincerity. "I can't erase what happened, Rachel, but I'm willing to try to forgive you if you're willing to rebuild what we once had." Tears welled in Rachel's eyes as she nodded, her hand reaching out tentatively towards mine. "I love you," she whispered, her voice barely above a whisper. "And I'm so sorry for hurting you." In that moment, as our hands met and our hearts tentatively reached towards each other, I knew that forgiveness wasn't just a gift I offered to Rachel. It was a choice I made for myself, a commitment to reclaiming the love that had been tested, but not yet lost. As we sat together on that park bench, surrounded by the echoes of our shared past and the promise of a fragile future, I realized that our journey was far from over. It would be a journey marked by healing, forgiveness, and the resilience of love that refused to be defined by betrayal alone. And so, hand in hand, we began the arduous yet hopeful process of rebuilding our marriage, one fragile step at a time. Rebuilding our shattered marriage was a daunting task, fraught with uncertainty and the lingering shadows of Rachel's betrayal. Yet, with each passing day, we embarked on a journey of healing and reconciliation, determined to forge a new path forward together. The first step was communication. We committed ourselves to open and honest conversations, laying bare our fears, doubts, and hopes for the future. Rachel shared her remorse and vulnerability, while I struggled to overcome the lingering wounds of betrayal. Gradually, our conversations became a lifeline, a bridge between past pain and a tentative future. Trust, once broken, proved to be the most fragile aspect of our journey. I questioned Rachel's every move, haunted by memories of her secrecy and deception. Yet she remained steadfast in her efforts to regain my trust, transparent in her actions, and unwavering in her commitment to our marriage. We sought guidance from a therapist, someone impartial yet empathetic to navigate the complexities of rebuilding trust. Through therapy, we uncovered deeper truths about ourselves and our relationship, confronting unresolved issues and laying the groundwork for a stronger foundation. Forgiveness wasn't a singular act, but a continuous process. I wrestled with resentment and doubt, grappling with the choice to let go of past hurts and embrace the possibility of a renewed connection with Rachel. Each day brought new challenges and small victories, a testament to our resilience and determination. Slowly, our efforts began to bear fruit. We rediscovered the joy in simple moments together, shared meals, quiet evenings, and laughter that echoed through our home once more. Our love, scarred but not broken, found new depths of understanding and empathy. As time passed, the wounds of Rachel's betrayal healed into scars, reminders of our shared journey through darkness to the fragile light of forgiveness. We celebrated milestones, anniversaries, personal achievements, and moments of profound connection that reaffirmed our commitment to each other. Through it all, Rachel's dedication to her music remained a source of pride and occasional tension. We navigated the complexities of her career with newfound trust and communication, understanding that her passion didn't have to threaten our marriage, but could enrich it. Our journey wasn't without setbacks. There were moments of doubt and insecurity, echoes of past pain that threatened to unravel our progress. Yet with each setback, we found the strength to persevere, knowing that our love was worth fighting for. Ultimately, Our journey of rebuilding trust wasn't just about overcoming Rachel's betrayal. It was about rediscovering ourselves as individuals and as partners, learning to embrace imperfections and celebrate resilience. Our marriage, once fractured by secrets and lies, emerged stronger and more resilient than ever before. As we looked towards the future, I knew that our story wasn't defined by the pain of betrayal, but by the courage to forgive and the determination to rebuild. Together, we had weathered the storm and emerged on the other side, forever changed and forever bound by the enduring power of love. With each passing day, Rachel and I found ourselves moving forward, albeit cautiously, from the tumultuous aftermath of her betrayal. Our journey of healing had transformed the landscape of our marriage, leaving behind scars that spoke of resilience rather than pain. The scars of betrayal, once raw and agonizing, had begun to fade into the fabric of our shared history. We no longer dwelled on the past, but instead focused on nurturing the present and building a future together. Our conversations grew lighter, infused with laughter and shared dreams that dared to reach beyond the shadows of our past. We embraced new rituals and routines that symbolized our commitment to each other. Date nights became a cherished tradition, a time for us to reconnect and rediscover the joy of simply being together. We explored new hobbies and interests, finding common ground that strengthened our bond. Trust, painstakingly rebuilt through transparency and communication, became the cornerstone of our renewed relationship. Rachel's dedication to our marriage was evident in her every action, a testament to her remorse and determination to earn back my love and trust. Therapy remained a constant in our lives, providing a safe space to navigate the complexities of forgiveness and reconciliation. Together with our therapist, we confronted lingering insecurities and fears, learning to confront and overcome obstacles that threatened our newfound stability. We celebrated milestones both big and small, each one a reminder of how far we had come. Birthdays, holidays, and anniversaries became opportunities to reflect on our journey and reaffirm our commitment to a future filled with hope and possibility. Rachel's career continued to flourish, her passion for music now a source of mutual pride and support. We navigated the challenges of her professional success with grace and understanding, recognizing that her dreams were intertwined with our shared aspirations for the future. As we looked towards the horizon, I found myself grateful for the resilience of our love. Our marriage had weathered the storm of betrayal and emerged stronger, shaped by the trials and triumphs that had tested our commitment to each other. Moving forward wasn't without its challenges. There were moments of doubt and uncertainty, remnants of past wounds that occasionally resurfaced. Yet with each challenge, we found renewed strength in our love and a deep-seated belief in the power of forgiveness. Our journey was a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness and resilience. Together, Rachel and I had forged a path forward from the ashes of betrayal, embracing a future that held promise and possibility. As we embraced the uncertainties of tomorrow, I knew one thing for certain: our love was stronger than the mistakes of our past. With each step forward, we embraced the gift of forgiveness and the enduring hope that had carried us through the darkest moments of our shared journey. As time passed and our journey of healing continued, I found myself reflecting deeply on the concept of forgiveness, both for Rachel and for myself. Our story had taught me invaluable lessons about the complexities and transformative power of forgiveness in the face of betrayal. Forgiveness, I realized, was not just a one-time act, but a continuous process of letting go and choosing compassion over resentment. It required acknowledging the pain Rachel's betrayal had caused me, while also recognizing her remorse and efforts to make amends. I grappled with my own capacity to forgive, questioning whether I could truly release the bitterness and anger that had once consumed me. Therapy played a crucial role in this introspection, providing a safe space to explore my emotions and confront the deeper wounds of betrayal. Through introspection and honest conversations with Rachel, I began to understand that forgiveness wasn't about excusing her actions or forgetting the past. Instead, it was about reclaiming my own peace of mind and freeing myself from the emotional burden that had weighed heavily on my heart. Rachel, too, embarked on her own journey of self-forgiveness, grappling with guilt and regret for the pain she had caused. Together, we navigated the complexities of healing, learning to lean on each other's strength and vulnerability as we navigated the uncertain terrain of rebuilding trust. Our journey was marked by moments of profound introspection, and shared vulnerability. We confronted uncomfortable truths and faced our insecurities head-on, striving to create a future built on mutual respect, understanding, and unwavering commitment to each other. Forgiveness, I realized, wasn't about erasing the scars of betrayal, but embracing them as markers of resilience and growth. It allowed us to rewrite our story, transforming pain into a catalyst for deeper empathy and compassion in our relationship. As we continued to move forward, I found myself grateful for the transformative power of forgiveness in our lives. It had liberated us from the shadows of our past and paved the way for a future defined by hope, resilience, and the enduring strength of our love. Our journey was far from over, and forgiveness remained an ongoing journey of healing and renewal. Yet, as we embraced the uncertainties of tomorrow, I knew that our commitment to forgiveness had become the bedrock of our renewed marriage, a testament to the enduring power of love to overcome even the greatest of betrayals. As Rachel and I continued to navigate the aftermath of her betrayal and the journey of forgiveness, a sense of renewal began to permeate our lives. We embraced each day with a newfound gratitude and commitment to nurturing the love that had withstood the test of time and tribulation. Our marriage became a sanctuary of mutual respect and understanding. We communicated openly and honestly, sharing our hopes, dreams, and fears without reservation. The walls of secrecy and mistrust that had once divided us crumbled in the face of our unwavering dedication to rebuilding what was lost. Together, we embarked on new adventures and experiences that enriched our connection. We traveled to places we had always dreamed of visiting, creating memories that replaced the painful echoes of betrayal with moments of joy and laughter. Rachel's career continued to flourish, but this time, it no longer posed a threat to our relationship. Instead, her success became a source of mutual pride and support, a testament to her resilience and our shared commitment to each other's happiness. Therapy remained an integral part of our journey, providing a safe space to explore our individual growth and the evolution of our marriage. We confronted old wounds with courage and compassion, learning to forgive ourselves as we forgave each other. As we celebrated milestones and navigated life's inevitable challenges, I marveled at the transformation our love had undergone. What had once seemed irreparably broken had been reshaped into a bond fortified by forgiveness, understanding, and unwavering devotion. Renewal, I realized, wasn't just about moving past the pain of betrayal, but embracing the opportunity for growth and transformation. It was about honoring the lessons learned from our shared journey and committing to a future filled with hope, resilience, and the enduring power of love. As we looked towards the horizon, I knew that our story was far from over. Each day brought new opportunities to deepen our connection and reaffirm our commitment to a marriage rebuilt on the foundations of trust, forgiveness, and the unwavering belief in the resilience of love. With each passing day, Rachel and I found ourselves reaffirming our commitment to each other and our marriage. Our journey through betrayal and forgiveness had forged a bond that was stronger and more resilient than ever before. We continued to prioritize open communication, ensuring that no topic was off limits as we navigated the complexities of rebuilding trust. Honest conversations became a cornerstone of our relationship, allowing us to address challenges and celebrate victories together. Together, we explored new interests and pursued shared goals that enriched our connection. From volunteering in our community to indulging in shared hobbies, every experience strengthened our bond and reinforced our mutual respect and admiration. Rachel's dedication to her music remained unwavering, but this time, it was tempered with a newfound appreciation for the balance between her professional aspirations and our marriage. We supported each other's individual growth while nurturing the shared dreams that bound us together. Therapy continued to play a pivotal role in our lives, offering guidance and insight as we navigated the complexities of healing and renewal. With the support of our therapist, we confronted lingering insecurities and learned to embrace vulnerability as a source of strength. As we celebrated anniversaries and milestones, each moment served as a reminder of the resilience and enduring power of our love. We embraced the lessons learned from our journey, recognizing that forgiveness wasn't just a gift we gave each other, but a commitment to nurturing a future filled with hope and possibility. Renewal had transformed our marriage into a sanctuary of trust, compassion, and unwavering devotion. We faced life's challenges as a united front, drawing strength from the trials we had overcome and the love that had withstood the test of time. Looking back on our journey, I felt a profound sense of gratitude for the opportunity to rebuild what was once broken. Our story was a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness and the resilience of love to conquer even the darkest moments of betrayal. As we looked towards the future, I knew that our marriage was stronger than ever before. With each day, we reaffirmed our commitment to each other, embracing the promise of a future filled with love, understanding, and the shared belief that together, we could weather any storm. Our journey of renewal had not only healed the wounds of betrayal, but had paved the way for a future defined by mutual respect, unwavering trust, and the enduring promise of a love that had overcome the greatest of challenges. As Rachel and I embraced the culmination of our journey through betrayal, forgiveness, and renewal, I found myself reflecting deeply on the resilience that had defined our path forward. Our story had evolved from one marred by pain and deception to a testament of love's ability to overcome adversity. Reflection became a cherished practice, a way to honor the lessons learned and the growth experienced throughout our tumultuous journey. We revisited pivotal moments, from the initial shock of discovery to the tentative steps towards reconciliation, each one a testament to our unwavering commitment to each other. The scars of betrayal had not disappeared, but they had become markers of resilience and strength. We had faced the darkest corners of our relationship and emerged on the other side, stronger and more united than ever before. Our communication had evolved into a cornerstone of our marriage, fostering deeper understanding and empathy. We no longer shied away from difficult conversations, but embraced them as opportunities for growth and mutual support. Rachel's passion for music continued to thrive, now intertwined with our shared aspirations for the future. We celebrated her successes as a team, navigating the complexities of her career with grace and understanding, born from our shared journey. Therapy remained a constant in our lives, providing guidance and support as we navigated life's uncertainties. Our therapist had become a trusted ally, offering insights and strategies to sustain the resilience and intimacy we had worked so hard to rebuild. Together, we cultivated a sense of gratitude for the second chance we had been given. Every day was a reminder of the preciousness of our love and the commitment required to nurture it. We cherished moments of laughter, shared dreams, and quiet evenings that spoke volumes of the depth of our connection. Looking towards the future, I felt a profound sense of optimism. Our journey had taught us invaluable lessons about forgiveness, resilience, and the enduring power of love. We embraced the uncertainties ahead with courage and determination, knowing that together we could face whatever challenges life presented. Our story was a testament to the transformative power of forgiveness and the resilience of love to overcome even the greatest of trials. As we reflected on our journey, I knew that our love had been tested and tempered, emerging stronger and more resilient than ever before. With each passing day, we reaffirmed our commitment to each other and the future we had forged together. Our journey through betrayal had not defined us, but had paved the way for a marriage rooted in trust, compassion, and unwavering devotion. As Rachel and I looked back on our tumultuous journey, we celebrated the resilience that had carried us through the storm and into the promise of a future filled with love, hope, and endless possibilities. As Rachel and I reflected on our journey of forgiveness, renewal, and resilience, we found ourselves looking eagerly to the future, filled with hope and anticipation for the possibilities ahead. Our marriage had undergone a profound transformation, evolving from the ashes of betrayal into a partnership grounded in trust, compassion, and mutual respect. We had weathered the storm of Rachel's affair and emerged stronger, more attuned to each other's needs and aspirations. Communication remained a cornerstone of our relationship. We continued to prioritize open and honest dialogue, ensuring that no issue went unresolved and no emotion went unexpressed. Our conversations had evolved from the pain of betrayal to the shared dreams and aspirations that now bound us together. Rachel's career in music flourished, buoyed by the support and understanding we had cultivated in our renewed marriage. We celebrated her achievements as milestones, not just for her career, but for our relationship, a testament to the strength of our partnership. Together, we embraced new opportunities and adventures, exploring avenues for personal growth and shared experiences. From travel to volunteer work, every endeavor strengthened our bond, and deepened our appreciation for the life we had rebuilt together. Therapy continued to play a vital role in our lives, offering guidance and support as we navigated the complexities of married life. Our sessions became less about healing old wounds and more about cultivating resilience and maintaining the intimacy we had fought so hard to regain. As we looked towards the future, we dared to dream of a family of our own, filled with laughter, love, and the enduring commitment to each other. We discussed our hopes for children, envisioning a future where our love would serve as a foundation for the next generation. Amidst the uncertainties of life, one thing remained certain: our love had endured the trials of betrayal and emerged triumphant. We faced the future with optimism and courage, knowing that together we could conquer whatever challenges lay ahead. Our journey of forgiveness had not just repaired the fractures in our marriage, but had forged a bond that was unbreakable. We celebrated each day as a gift, grateful for the second chance we had been given and committed to nurturing our love for years to come. As Rachel and I stood on the threshold of a new chapter in our lives, we embraced the promise of tomorrow with open hearts and unwavering faith in the resilience of our love. Together, we looked forward to writing the next chapter of our story, guided by the lessons learned and the strength of our commitment to each other. As Rachel and I embarked on the next chapter of our journey together, we decided to celebrate our love in a meaningful and symbolic way. We planned a renewal of vows ceremony, not just as a reaffirmation of our commitment to each other, but as a testament to the resilience and strength of our marriage. The ceremony took place in a serene garden surrounded by our closest friends and family. The setting was intimate, bathed in the soft glow of lanterns and the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze. It felt like a culmination of our journey, a moment to honor the trials we had overcome and the love that had sustained us through it all. I stood at the altar, my heart overflowing with gratitude and love as Rachel walked towards me, radiant in her gown. Her eyes shimmered with unshed tears of joy and relief, mirroring the emotions that swirled within me. In that moment, I knew that our decision to rebuild our marriage had been the right one. As we exchanged vows, we spoke from the depths of our hearts, promising to cherish and support each other through life's joys and challenges. We acknowledged the mistakes of the past and vowed to learn from them, to continue growing individually and together as partners in love and life. Our guests, witnesses to our journey, surrounded us with warmth and encouragement. They shared in our joy and celebrated the strength of our commitment to each other. Their presence reaffirmed the importance of community and support in sustaining a loving and enduring relationship. After the ceremony, we celebrated with a reception filled with laughter, music, and heartfelt speeches. It was a time to honor not just our love, but the friendships and relationships that had sustained us through the darkest moments of our marriage. As we danced under the stars, surrounded by the people we cherished most, I felt a profound sense of peace and fulfillment. Our renewal of vows wasn't just a celebration of our love on that day, but a commitment to nurturing it for a lifetime. Looking back on our journey, I marveled at the resilience and forgiveness that had transformed our marriage. Our story was a testament to the transformative power of love and the courage to rebuild after betrayal. As Rachel and I looked towards the future, hand in hand, I knew that our love was stronger than ever before. We had weathered the storm and emerged on the other side, united in our commitment to a future filled with love, happiness, and endless possibilities. As Rachel and I embraced the aftermath of our renewal of vows ceremony, we found ourselves drawn towards new beginnings and fresh opportunities. Our journey of forgiveness and resilience had paved the way for a future filled with hope, love, and endless possibilities. We embarked on new adventures together, exploring passions and interests that enriched our lives. From travel to creative pursuits, we embraced opportunities for personal growth and shared experiences that strengthened our bond. Rachel's career continued to thrive, guided by the principles of balance and mutual support that had become integral to our marriage. We celebrated her achievements as milestones, not just for her professional success, but for our partnership, a testament to our unwavering commitment to each other's dreams. Communication remained at the heart of our relationship. We continued to prioritize open and honest dialogue, ensuring that no issue went unresolved and no emotion went unexpressed. Our conversations had evolved from the pain of betrayal to the shared dreams and aspirations that now anchored us together. Therapy played a crucial role in sustaining the resilience and intimacy we had cultivated. We continued to attend sessions, not as a means to heal old wounds, but as a proactive effort to strengthen our marriage and navigate life's challenges with grace and understanding. As we looked towards the future, we dared to dream of expanding our family and nurturing the next generation. We discussed our hopes and aspirations for children, envisioning a future where our love would serve as a foundation for their growth and happiness. Amidst the uncertainties of life, one thing remained certain. Our love had endured the trials of betrayal and emerged stronger than ever. We faced each day with optimism and courage, knowing that together we could conquer whatever challenges lay ahead. Our journey of forgiveness and renewal had not just repaired the fractures in our marriage, but had paved the way for a future defined by mutual respect, unwavering trust, and the enduring promise of a love that had withstood the test of time. As Rachel and I looked forward to the future, we embraced the promise of new beginnings with open hearts and unwavering faith in the resilience of our love. Together, we embraced the uncertainties ahead, confident that our commitment to each other would continue to guide us through life's joys and challenges, hand in hand, forever united. As Rachel and I embraced our renewed commitment and looked towards the future, we encountered new challenges that tested the strength of our marriage and our resilience. One of the challenges we faced was adjusting to the demands of Rachel's burgeoning career in the music industry. Despite our previous strides in managing her professional success alongside our marriage, the pressures of her schedule and the demands of the industry sometimes strained our relationship. We found ourselves navigating through periods of stress and uncertainty, learning to communicate effectively and support each other amidst the challenges. Another hurdle was dealing with occasional triggers and reminders of Rachel's past affair. While we had made significant progress in healing and forgiveness, there were moments when old wounds resurfaced, stirring up emotions that required patience and understanding to navigate. Through open dialogue and reaffirmation of our commitment, we confronted these triggers together, reaffirming our bond and commitment to each other's emotional well-being. Therapy remained a vital resource during these times of adversity. Our sessions provided a safe space to process our emotions, gain perspective, and acquire practical tools to navigate the complexities of married life. Our therapist's guidance helped us reinforce the foundations of trust, communication, and mutual respect that were crucial to overcoming challenges as they arose. Amidst the trials, we also experienced moments of growth and deepened connection. We learned to lean on each other's strengths and support each other's personal growth aspirations. Our shared experiences, both joyful and challenging, strengthened our bond and deepened our appreciation for the resilience and commitment that defined our marriage. As we confronted each challenge head-on, we grew individually and as a couple. We embraced the opportunity to learn from our experiences, recognizing that overcoming obstacles together strengthened our relationship and reaffirmed our commitment to a future filled with love, understanding, and mutual support. Looking towards the future, we remained optimistic and resilient. Each challenge we faced was met with courage and determination, fortified by the lessons of forgiveness, renewal, and unwavering commitment that had defined our journey together. As Rachel and I continued to navigate the complexities of married life, we knew that challenges were inevitable. Yet with our love as the guiding force, we faced the future with optimism, knowing that together, we could conquer whatever obstacles lay ahead and emerge even stronger than before. As Rachel and I navigated through the challenges that tested our marriage, we found ourselves reflecting deeply on the journey we had undertaken together. This chapter in our lives was marked not only by trials and growth, but also by moments of profound gratitude for the resilience of our love. Reflection became a regular practice for us, a time to acknowledge how far we had come since the betrayal that once threatened to tear us apart. We revisited pivotal moments in our journey, from the initial shock and pain to the hard-won moments of forgiveness and renewal that had defined our path forward. Gratitude filled our hearts as we contemplated the strength of our commitment to each other. We recognized the courage it took to confront our vulnerabilities and the determination to rebuild a marriage that was stronger and more resilient than before. Our communication continued to evolve, becoming a pillar of strength in our relationship. We embraced honest conversations about our fears, hopes, and dreams, knowing that transparency was essential to sustaining the trust and intimacy we had fought so hard to regain. Rachel's career remained a source of pride and mutual support. We celebrated her achievements as milestones, not just for her professional success, but for our partnership, a testament to our unwavering commitment to each other's happiness and fulfillment. Therapy remained an invaluable resource as we navigated the complexities of married life. Our sessions provided a safe space to explore our emotions, address challenges, and acquire tools to strengthen our relationship. With our therapist's guidance, we continued to reinforce the foundations of trust and mutual respect that anchored our marriage. As we look towards the future, we embraced the uncertainties with a renewed sense of hope and optimism. Our journey had taught us invaluable lessons about forgiveness, resilience, and the enduring power of love. We faced each day with gratitude for the second chance we had been given, and a deep-seated belief in the strength of our commitment to each other. In moments of quiet reflection, we marveled at the transformative power of forgiveness. What had once seemed impossible had become our reality, a marriage rebuilt on the foundations of trust, communication, and unwavering devotion. As Rachel and I stood on the threshold of the future, hand in hand, we knew that our love was stronger than any obstacle we might face. With hearts full of gratitude and eyes set on the horizon, we embraced the promise of tomorrow, united in our commitment to a future filled with love, happiness, and endless possibilities.